Hey y'all, Wade here, coming back to you from the classic Diecast garage. And I knew it was going to be a little slow on the videos, but I happened to find a couple things that kind of triggered me to do this video. So I thought I'd give you a little background on me and then how I got started in collecting. Just to start this whole thing all over again with the channel. So anyway, I was born and raised in Northern California in the Bay Area. And that's where I met my wife, Heather. We've been together for 36 years now. We moved down to the Phoenix area in 1996. And we moved away mostly because we just couldn't afford to live there anymore. And I was down here doing some work for my company, got a job offer as a PM down here. And so my wife and I discussed it and decided to take it. Garrett was a year and a half old when we moved down here. Now he's 31, so time flies when you're having fun. We have a 22-year-old named Ryan, and then our oldest son married a gal named Amber. They have two boys that I mentioned in my last video, so we have two grandsons now. And that's pretty much how we ended up down here in Phoenix. We've thrived down here. We were able to buy a home down here and just made a good life for ourselves down here, and we're so grateful to God for that. So that's just a little bit of quick background on me and my family and how we ended up down in Phoenix. So in 1998, for Christmas, we were shopping for my youngest son, Garrett, who I think was only a few years old. I don't know exactly what it was, but anyway, we were looking for stocking stuffers, and my wife was looking at some stuff, so I went over to the toy section, and I was walking around, and I went to the Hot Wheels, because I hadn't been interested in Hot Wheels since I was a kid, and the Hot Wheels that were around then were the red lines, because I was playing with them in the late 60s, early 70s. So looking for stocking stuffers and going through the Hot Wheels, and I happened to find these two. So these two basically started off me collecting my die-cast. So I thought these were really cool back in the day. So this was one. It's a 98 Ford pickup, pretty basic, but I just really liked it a lot. And then I like old hot rods too, so they also had this neat streeter. So I picked up both of these, and then that was pretty much it, folks. I got the bug, and I just started looking at Hot Wheels. I didn't go out hunting all the time, as it was kind of a gradual thing. So I started off with these two, and then I'd stop at stores and look for stuff, and I'd find stuff, and so it was really cool. And then there was a couple shops here locally. One was called Mile Zone. And there was another one, I don't remember the name of it, but I used to go down there and look for stuff and whatnot. And so that's pretty much what started it, was these two cars right here. So I did that I'm still doing it for a while. And then I heard about this thing, and I don't even know when it started. It was obviously the early 2000s, but Hot Wheels, Mattel was starting up a website called HotWheelsCollectors.com, and so I thought I'd go check it out, because they had boards on there for trading and all kinds of different stuff going on there. So I thought I'd check it out. So they had a free membership. So I just got some stuff here. So I joined the club. back in the day. So when you first joined, you got this. It was a little certificate. So I was out of 5,040, I was number 1315 as far as how many people had joined the club. So you get that, and then you got this Roger Dodger, and this was free just for signing up. And when they were shipping these out, I guess a lot of them got damaged. So people were complaining about getting the cards damaged because they didn't pack it very well and stuff. So they also sent out what they called an apology car, which was this, I believe it's a 68 Cougar, and it's got the same Hot Wheels collectors logo on the door and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Luckily, both of these cards were mint, so I got a bonus along with the good card. So that's how I got started with Mattel. And there's a couple other boards, the Toy Peddler, also online, where I used to do some trading and talking on boards and meeting people and stuff. And but going back to the Mattel thing, so then they had the Red Line Club, and so I thought, I think it was, I don't know, $25 or $20 or something to join, and you get a membership car and stuff. And so I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And they were selling cars throughout the years, just pretty much like they do now, except I think they pump out more cars now than they did back then. But anyway, so I was on the Red Line Club for a couple of years, and then I started to see some stuff happening. I had some guys that I knew that had like 5 memberships, and so they were buying stuff, and they were, keeping one for themselves, but they were reselling the rest of them they could get. Because back in that day, stuff would be out there, memberships and cars and stuff would be out there for weeks before they all sold out. So, but I just started to see it trending, and the Mattel, the website, the HotWheelsCollectors.com, just started going downhill as far as the boards and stuff like that. And then I saw there started to be glitches and stuff in ordering cars through the Red Line Club and stuff. And so it just got to a point where I saw something, didn't know what it was going to be, but I saw something coming down the road. So I stopped with the Red Line Club, and I didn't know it was going to go as far as it did. I mean, basically, now you can't even get a car because there's so many people online. The system's crashing all the time. So I'm glad I got out of it when I did. I have a friend that helps me out if there's any cars that I need, but typically, being a lot of Japanese cars and stuff like that, there's really nothing much I'm interested in the Red Line Club anymore. But so I kind of walked away from that. And as I'm sitting here looking at my collection, if you give me 1 second, I want to show you guys something that I got that was really cool off the Red Line Club. So just give me 1 second. Oops, dropped a bunch of stuff. Got some dust on here. So anyway, they used to have these pulls. So you would spend $10 and you could do a random pull, and then they would send you some stuff for that $10. And who knows what you could get? You could get a treasure hunt or something like that, or RLC car or something. So it took a few weeks for it to come in the mail, but I got this big box from Mattel, and I'm thinking, okay, well, what could that possibly be for 10 bucks that I could have won? So I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I got this racetrack set, and it's got the Snake and Mongoose buses in it. And I thought, man, that's really cool to actually get that for 10 bucks shipped. So I was really happy to get this one. Really lucky too. So it's definitely staying in my collection. But yeah, that was probably one of the good things that came out of that. So that's gonna do it for kind of the introduction to how I got started and all this. And you know, with all the stuff I got now, you can obviously tell it just got out of control. So I am going through stuff, going to purge a lot of stuff. I never bought this stuff intending on getting rid of it. But as if you're a true collector, over time, what you collect changes. And I have a lot of stuff that I really am not interested in anymore. So I'm just gonna try to move it out into somebody else's collection and keep moving forward with what I'm doing right now. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys tuning in to watch the videos. I hope you'll stay tuned. Like I said, it'll probably be a slow start, but I do have some really cool old stuff that some of you new collectors haven't seen before. Maybe even some of the guys that have been around for a while, because I started collecting in '98. So there's a lot of stuff here to go through. And I look forward to sharing it with you guys instead of just I love my collection, but I also like to share it. I'm not trying to brag or show off and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that people haven't seen before, and I want people to see it. And that's why I'm starting this channel back up again. So anyway, enough jibber jab. As always, guys, collect what you like. May the Lord be with you and bless you. And happy hunting out there and good luck.